what do you make of what's going on with the changes on and off the pitch at Newcastle United Women, and now Tanya has her debut on Monday night?
It's been really fascinating actually watching from afar. I thought there was a lot of pressure on Becky this season. Whether that was fair, I don't think so. I don't think it was fair, if I'm really honest. The club behind the scenes that want Newcastle United Women to be a WSL side, and Becky would be thinking exactly the same. She would have backed herself to get that club into the WSL. Finishing 5th last year as her first season in the Championship, and I think 3 points off Durham, who were 3rd. And you look at some of the games that they had. They lost at home to Durham last season. How they lost that game, I'll never know. They keep having an absolute worldie. You change that position, you change that game around, Newcastle would have been 3rd in their first season, and Becky would have had a massive part to play. And considering it didn't really have a lot of goals coming from left, right, and centre. But I almost felt that. I
said that she deserved the next 3 games. Ipswich, which is a banker. Everyone's beating Ipswich, and then the 2 derbies. But fair play to Claire Ditchburn. She's come in and
just to go back on Becky, the one thing I would say is that I almost felt the club were ready to make that decision earlier. I think they thought, and I think the Athletic did a piece that they basically did an audit on the women's team, everything, not just on the pitch, but everything. And I think it was pretty much decided early doors that Becky's position was under threat, regardless of how, unless they walk in the league like Charlton are at the minute, where they're top of the league by a few points. I always felt Becky's position was massively under threat, rightly or wrongly, depending on how you look at it. I think Becky can leave. When she looks back at what she did at Newcastle, I think she did an absolutely incredible job. She did an absolutely tremendous job. But the one thing that she did do is that she was brilliant between the team and the fans, and she got what it meant, because we're unique. Some people call us mad, but we are a unique fan base, particularly with the women's team as well. But she got it, and she just accepted it, and she's like, right, well, let's play to it. Let's make it an advantage. Let's make it the 12th person, if you like, on the team. But I always felt that Newcastle, in their mind, wanted a excellent, outstanding manager in their eyes. I think they could have given Becky till the end of the season and said, look, we've given you 2 chances at getting us promoted. We've given you a lot of funds. We've got you the players you probably wanted. You know, two seasons is, I think, a fair assessment. I don't think just over a season, when you're a couple of points off 3rd, not a million miles away from where you want to be. I think it was incredibly harsh, if I'm being honest. But look, back the new manager. I think obviously she's got experience at being at Chelsea, where she was the Northern Ireland manager. She's obviously got fantastic coaching credentials, because that's why Newcastle have appointed her. And her remit is make Newcastle a WSL side as soon as possible. Now, she's probably in her mind got 18 months to do so. Don't finish 3rd, because I think they'd struggle against bottom of the WSL, whoever that may be. I think that would be a touch too far. You've got to finish 2nd, and then you can attract whoever you like, really. You know, there'll be so many people that want to come to Newcastle if they're a WSL side. But there's a lot of players in that team that are nowhere near good enough WSL level from what I've seen. And you have to be incredibly harsh with some of those players, because some of them just aren't anywhere near the level, because they will just get relegated straight away.
Yeah, big things for Tanya. Obviously, she'll want a transfer window herself, which is coming up just around the corner, a bit like the men. So if you want to get yourselves to the women's Monday night at Gateshead, it's a strange one, Monday night football, but there you go. So
it's because of the FA Cup. That's why Gateshead are playing FA Cup.
Well, Gateshead are getting a lot of money off Newcastle, so they're laughing all the way at the bank and stuff, and rightly so, because the council. That's for a topic for another day. Johnny, thank you very much for coming on. People have been asking, where's Johnny? Where's Johnny? You'll probably see him a lot more this week, because obviously he's going to be in Germany as well.
Everybody says first we fell out. I've had that a few times. I've had people come to me, if you fell out with Lee, I was like, no.
Nope, you'll probably see him on my vlog at some point in Germany. Well, you won't be hammered, but Anna Jackson will be. But yeah, we shall love yous and leave yous. Thank you very much. Drop us a like on the video, and we'll see yous very soon.